One thing all human cultures have in common is death rituals. Although every human culture has death rituals, they vary greatly. And those traditions can change over time and due to external circumstances. As in the West, traditional burials are being replaced by cremations, primarily due to rising costs of cremations, burials, and burial plots. Many people choose burial urns over caskets, due to their lower cost. Burial urns are also becoming more popular in the West as many people choose to cremate their loved ones rather than opting for a full burial. The West is not the only place in the world adapting in their burial practices due to outside influences such as rising funeral costs. In South Korea, there is a shortage of space in cemeteries, which then led to a law passed in 2000 requiring families to remove their bodies from cemeteries after 60 years. South Korea is a small country, and land, especially for cemeteries, is very expensive, especially as its population is large. In 2018, an average of 582 people died per 10,000 people. In Seoul, a city of more than 51 million, nearly 9 million deaths per year. It is clear, then, why cemeteries in South Korea are having difficulty meeting demand. Since the law was passed, South Koreans have adapted quickly, with only 3 in 10 people being buried traditionally in 2011, compared to 6 in 10 people being buried traditionally in 2000. While people in the West choose urns to hold the remains of their loved ones, especially as urn technology develops, there are various special urns for holding cremation ashes. South Korean people choose a different death ritual, with a more decorative approach. According to The Livingern, with cremation rates increasing in South Korea due to cemetery laws, in one generation cremations rose from 20.5% to 82.7%, instead of the decorative urns used to store their loved ones' ashes. South Korean people choose differently in treating the ashes of deceased family members, namely making beautiful death beads. However, these beads are generally not worn, but they are beautiful. The beads are made in various colors, ranging from shiny blue-green, pink, or black, according to Time.com. Unlike gemstones, burial beads in South Korea are usually not worn but displayed in clear containers, made of glass, or placed on plates. This is South Koreans' way of keeping their loved ones close, and honoring their memory, while still upholding the law. One of the main companies that makes beads from the ashes of the deceased is called Bonhyang, or death beads. According to its founder, Bae Jyul, they made beads for more than 500 people in 2012, and jumped to more than 1,000 customers in 2015. Many South Koreans do not see keeping ashes in urns, or scattering ashes in nature, as a form of honoring the dead. Korean funerals have roots in Confucianism, although some South Koreans identify as Confucian. It is part of the family's obligations to deceased family members to honor the deceased and remember them in a way that allows the spirit of the deceased to move safely into the afterlife. If not, then the spirits of the dead can become wandering ghosts. So, it is very important for South Koreans to honor the dead, and many people choose death rituals to make death beads.